Hi.
Woo! Look who's visiting.
Greeting from my sister's house.
With the cardinal.
I've been here a day. I think I've already fixed 8 things.
You know, I can maintain a few things.
Our next challenge is, this is the patio roof. And it has a gutter, and these balls from the tree, so these are sweet gum seed pod things, and these fall into there and then jam up the gutter. So that's the sweet gum tree, wonderful tree. These spiky things are all over the yard, but in the gutter, they're a problem.
And they clog the
downspout.
Yes, that's the word.
So the downspout gets clogged. So I have an idea of a kind of sort of fix. Some of you might be yelling back at the YouTube.
Ooh.
This is $4.50 from your big box store. There's all sorts of different rain gutter screens, you know, that keep leaves and these balls out of your gutter. We need something simple. I think eventually we'll redo this roof, so we're kind of use what you got. This is the least expensive thing. They're plastic, so they won't rot or rust. My thought here is, this has a little lip here, and this has a little lip, and there's a lip here.
Oh.
So this could sit in like this, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
But the problem is, this then it's just kind of loose.
It's floppy.
If you notice right here, this is aluminum, but my thought was to put screws in here to hold it down, right? Then this still flaps up though. All right, so a bit of a challenge here. I'm gonna take you downstairs and show you what I'm thinking about, okay? We're all about making my sister's life a little easier here, right?
Yay! Very happy girl.
Tennis balls for Hector. I don't know what that's about. This is another project. We're gonna cut this down so it just goes over the gutter, and then we can just put screws along here. Does that make sense?
And stuff, it won't flop around and stuff won't get caught.
Maybe. Clean, brand new blade in your utility knife. This is kind of like a built-in straight edge right here. So I'm just gonna lay this in here and go down, and ideally this will separate easily, right? Again, I got a 2x4 here so I don't ruin the lovely deck. This will not cut, oh, it will not cut immediately, but I go into the corner there and I just bring this down.
Is that called scoring?
We're slowly scoring it, and it'll eventually cut through. See, it's starting to cut through now. Probably a third time I'll do it. Oh, see, it's kind of stuck there?
So it's got some kind of fabric-y stuff behind it or some other mesh.
It has some mesh to keep the smaller things. The plastic keeps the larger things, and then a mesh for the smaller things. Be safe with your ladder. Read the instruction of your ladder. All right, I'll see you on the top. Ideally, we would have an impact driver. Usually when you buy drill driver kits now, they come with a regular drill and an impact driver. I'll link to tools I use, be linked below.
Huh. Okay.
These are self-tapping sheet metal screws. Ideally, these would be stainless steel, so don't yell back at the video, okay? Self-tapping means they have basically a drill bit attached to the front of the screw here. So you don't have to pre-drill a hole before you put this in, and they're made for going into metal. So let's put this puppy on. So that just slides on like that, right?
I should have done this years ago.
Well, it might not work. Again, this isn't the perfect solution. It's the solution we have on hand right now. And I'm here, and to get back here is 900 miles, so.
And done is better than perfect.
Yes. There you go. This is gonna pucker a little bit, But that's okay because water's going underneath there. Our goal here is to keep these from falling into here. So now, when these roll down, action shot. Oh, let me do that again.
Oh!
See, they go right off. They don't go in, because otherwise, if you just have it like this,
Yep.
so this is kind of like watching paint dry. So if you have any questions, you can shout them back to the video right now and I will answer them. It's kind of arbitrary how I'm spacing these, but this is tornado country, so just want to make sure they don't get lifted up like in the Wizard of Oz,
Yep.
where the rain gutters in Wizard of Oz went flying.
They didn't have rain gutters in the Wizard of Oz.
Fact checking you there.
Uh-huh.
This is a porch roof. It's older, it's aluminum. It's already needs repair. So the fact that I'm putting holes in it with these is completely okay with me.
And the homeowner. It's okay
And
with
the
the
homeowner.
homeowner.
So this has the notch part stops and the filter part continues here. This lays over the previous length of screen material. So you want to overlap to keep the ball from falling in between.
Oh, so kind of staggered so you can tuck them into each other.
Yes. Sometimes words escape me. And where that overlap occurs, I can put a screw right through both of them. Boom, done. Oh, hi. Just hanging out on my sister's patio roof.
Which means your sister has already been up here. It's going so fast. It's so exciting. And we haven't run into any problems.
We never run into problems with our projects.
Right.
Just nod. So again, see this little overlap? Just overlaps like that. And put a screw in there. The Phillips bit, if it comes off, just put it back in. There's a little magnetic tip here.
So what does that noise mean on the drill?
Oh, this has a torque setting, which allows you to screw. It's usually used for wood if you're putting in wood screws. If you put the wood screw in with too much power, it'll split the wood, or it will go too far into the wood. So with this torque setting here, it goes 1 through 15 usually. If you're on a very low setting, while I'm screwing, if I hit, the screw goes in and hits the wood. So then if you go higher up, but it's also good for this because then where the screw has hit the aluminum and the plastic and the clutch releases, so it stops turning this. It makes a noise too. But that way we're not trying to drive this screw through the aluminum into the patio, So I just have it on about a 7. If you just want to do straight drilling or you want maximum power, set it to the drill bit mode. There'll be a little drill bit icon here. There you go. There we go. Okay, so what do we do about that?
Right, because a Baki ball could fit in there. And they will fit anywhere they can go. Yep. And I don't know why they're called Baki balls. I think my family made that up.
Well, in Italian, there's a game called bocce ball, and they're like billiard balls, and it's like shuffleboard and billiards. So we have a gap here, and we don't want the balls going in there, the seed balls. So I cut off a piece from the excess. I think I can just lay in here.
Hector, what is the problem?
Suburban Midwest. So should this be on top here or oops. Maybe it should just go on top.
Well, I was wondering why it couldn't go on top, but I love that when that actually works.
The magnetic tip is great. there's a bit of a notch, there's a bit of a hole here. Now, we've accomplished our goal of not having the balls fall in, but there's part of me that wants that covered. And probably you, because you're yelling back at the video, right? I'm gonna leave some dramatic tension in the video, and we're gonna leave that gap there, because I know who's watching this, and it's driving them crazy.
Wow, I won't be up here again every month.
I'm keeping you off your roof. Nice. What do you got there, huh? What do you got there? Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is a very strong dog.